is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Testing. There we go. And again, it's Dr. Drew. This is LoveLine. The phone number here is 1-800-LOVE-191. Now I know what Adam's talking about when he says, does this sound funny? Does this sound funny? Sounds right on your end? It must be the headphones. The show we're talking about tonight is I'm With Busey. We've got Adam de la Pena and Gary Busey here tonight. Gentlemen.
Hello.
How's it going?
And just before the mics heated up, I was trying to have you guys explain to me how the show works.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's it work?
Well,
we don't know.
yeah,
That's how it works.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
We'll tell them how it started.
It started basically, I wanted to do a show with Gary Busey. I wanted to do a comedy show, and I talked to Gary, and he listened to me for 20 minutes and said nothing.
Wait, let me understand this. You called him at home?
No. I set up a meeting with him. He was nice enough to have a meeting.
He showed up. He just showed up.
What was the concept you went to him with?
I said that I thought he was, it would be great in this type of show, and he sat and listened to me for 20 minutes.
What did you say? What did you say for 20 minutes?
I said a lot for 20 minutes.
What'd you say?
Well, I said...
Adam, tell him what you said.
Oh, all right.
Thank you, Gary.
I said, how would you like to do a comedy show? And Gary just said, I'm listening. And I continued to talk about, how funny I thought he was in a lot of movies, and I thought that it would be great if he could do a weekly series.
100 movies, over 100 movies.
Yeah.
How many of them were comedies?
107 movies.
107 were comedies?
No.
How many were comedies?
I'm a comedy everywhere I go, but including the movies. The comedy that I did was, I look at the humor in a lot of them, but a movie right after the Buddy Holly story called Fooling Around, which was Arnold and Ann Colson's first production. We did that in Minnesota.
Well, Adam likes Silver Bullet.
Yeah. I like Silver Bullet.
Silver Bullet was
I also
Bullet.
like Black Sheep.
Black
I
Sheep
think you
was
were great in
that was a
Black
comedy.
Sheep.
Yeah. Sergeant Drake Savage.
And so now Gary teaches you things?
Yeah, so he sat and he listened to me for 20 minutes.
Well, go ahead and
sure.
Go ahead and tell Drew about what you said to me.
I said, I said I'd really like you to do this, and the best part about it was...
I said, do what?
Exactly, do what? And I explained it to him that, every week it would be a comedy show, and he, to his credit, listened to me for 20 minutes, and I thought, oh, this might be going badly, but then he stood up and he said, I'd like to be part of that.
That's right, I did.
And it was really great.
What do you think this guy who doesn't drive, whose girlfriend sings opera, comes up to you and starts talking about this crazy show on Comedy Central? What did you think?
Listen, to Gary's credit, he listened to me for the full 20 minutes and said nothing.
I'm not sure if that's to his credit or not. I just want to know what he was going through his mind.
Okay, I will tell you.
Okay.
The greatest risk of all is not taking one. And I didn't have anything going on at that time, and very creative at all times. So I said, wow, I've never heard of anything like this. I've never seen anything like this happen on TV since TV began. I was in the first grade when we had a TV in the house. The screen was about 8 inches wide, and we had 2 stations. And look where we are today. So I said, well,
where'd you grow up, Gary?
I was born in Goose Creek, Texas. It's called Baytown, Texas now, and I lived in Texas and Oklahoma, Tulsa High School.
I read somewhere that you came out here for music originally.
I did. I came out in a band called the Rubber Band, 4-piece band, harmony. We did association songs, the Beatles, the Beach Boys. We worked a lot.
Texas and Oklahoma, or
what?
You're all from Oklahoma or Texas, or?
That was from Oklahoma State University. That was 4 guys. Yeehaw!
It's a new twist on the Beatles, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Beatles. Wow. What a magical group of men they were, and young boys talking about love. All we need is love. I mean, wow. Classics, everyone. Classics, everyone.
Well, what's coming up on I'm With Busey?
Well, see, people say, I don't know why I like this show, but I like it. Well, we don't know how we're doing it. We don't know what we're doing. But it comes out automatic talking from me.
But who sets it up? Who does Adam go, today we're going to talk about?
No, we set it up like
barbecuing.
I picked up a
good episode.
I picked up barbecuing. I picked up a ball cap, and it had a buffalo skull on it, and it says Sedona. And I said, my gosh, let's go to Sedona and find the Magic Indian.
And that's what you did?
Yeah, that's how it starts.
It can start...
We go to the vortexes and...
Got it.
It can start in
live the Indian
But it
way.
starts in Gary's head, not in Adam's head.
It starts both. There's an episode that's coming up.
Adam, you'll come to me and you'll say, "Gosh, okay, go ahead."
There's an episode coming up that's about technology, and you get Gary's version of technology and my version of technology. So it's both ways. It's a two-way street. Which is a great
but
thing
your version is limited.
My version is limited.
That's okay though. That's why we're together on the show. And you guess what? Every episode has a message.
Good.
Of hope and guidance. And have you ever looked at it this way?
Yeah.
And there's nothing.
Do you do any direct to camera sort of?
No, it's just in there.
Just
in
there.
Well, you know what? I understand why you haven't seen the show yet, because you're a very busy gentleman.
No, I'm dying to see the show because everyone's been talking about it, and that's why I'm so curious about it, because this is a show that really has struck a chord.
I don't think everybody knows this, but Drew, you have a franchise of petting zoos.
I do.
And petting farms, yes.
I do.
Yes, you do.
That's interesting.
You mentioned on O'Reilly show.
We might do that on an episode.
I want to go find those zoos. I seem to have lost them.
Well, we have a episode coming up, and I pitched my roadside animal cookbook to a publisher.
Nice.
With dead ferrets and raccoons, and how you can make minions. You know what a sale cat is? A sale cat is a kitty cat that's been run over about 830 times, and you go peel it off the road and flip it like a Frisbee across a prairie. Well, you can get it and break up the pieces, have a little fur on it, and dip it, and badger the intestines, the juice from the intestines, and the endocrine system of the badger, and some weasel blood, because that's real soft. You have a sweetness to it. You mix that together, you have sale cat fondue. So that's part of the roadside animal.
Thank you. You have little forks and the boiling.
In the wilderness.
In the wilderness, I see.
In the wilderness.
Over the fire.
He really pitched
over the fire, but listen to this. You eat with your hands.
Of course.
And whatever the food, whatever the food spills on, you can watch it just simmer a little bit, then pick it up off where it's fallen, and you'll be able to taste what that food has touched.
See, this way.
This is what you're missing.
People are in a rapture.
You don't see that
every day. I want to get some of your wisdom.
I'm just starting.
I know. Listen, wait till we're 3 minutes into the show. I want you to give some of your, pass on, as it were, some of your wisdom to some of our young callers. So we're going to start with Brittany, who is 15. Brittany, what's going on?
Hi. About a month ago, my mom found a note, and it was between me and my friend, and it had talked about me losing my virginity. And my mom wasn't too upset about it, but I begged her.
But Dad?
Huh?
But Dad?
Yeah, my dad freaked.
Well, that's Dad's job.
Yeah.
Gary, you have Jake.
Yes.
Do you have other kids?
Yes, I have a daughter named Ellie.
How old is she?
She's 9.
9. Put yourself in Brittany's dad's place.
Brittany, what did you tell your dad and your mother?
I basically said that I got really pissed off. So I said that it was my business, and I made the decision that I was happy with. And
what'd you use for birth control?
What was that decision?
To have intercourse with a guy.
How old are you?
I'm 15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's something to think about when you're on this kind of mission for exploration of something that won't be a good dividend. And don't forget the word consequences. They come with everything we do.
Birth control? Yes?
No.
No birth control?
No.
How long ago did this happen?
It happened almost 2 or 3 years ago, actually.
When you were 12?
No, I was 13. I just turned 13.
Brittany, think as a 15-year-old now, what kind of decision-making does a 13-year-old make as it pertains to these kinds of issues? How old was the guy?
I think he was 16. We didn't really talk about age too much.
I wish Adam were here to ask that classic question. Where's your dad?
Are you still with him?
Adam's favorite question.
No, we were never together.
Oh, but you were that night.
Well, yeah.
So, all right. So, what's going on? What do you want to ask us tonight?
Well, basically, I didn't know how to approach a conversation with him because he got really upset. And
Is your dad kind of an abusive guy to begin with?
No. He's very sensitive. I don't know. He's been really quiet ever since, and I don't know how to talk to him about it.
Okay, forget about how he is right this moment for a second. Has he been historically has he used alcohol or drugs or been kind of abusive with you?
No, not at all.
Where'd you come up with the idea to sleep with somebody at 13? That's sort of an impulsive thing to do. It wasn't a boyfriend. It was all of a sudden you're having sex with the guy. Nothing for 3 years hence.
The attraction. What was that?
What were you getting out of that?
The payoff.
Well, okay. My mom, she has been the problem. It's not my dad.
Okay, so your mom's abusive.
Yeah, a little bit.
Does she drink?
No.
Okay, so your mom's been abusive, and this is sort of a little way of acting out some of that, huh?
I guess.
Yeah, that's the sort of fallacy of decision-making at 13.
That's very good.
The decision is
Very
so
good.
clouded by the emotional context that there's sort of no decision. You're acting out. Your mom's abusive, you're pissed off, and you're just going to do this thing. Now your dad, you've hurt his feelings. You've hurt yourself. I mean, that's really the greatest way to hurt your parents is hurt yourself, and you've managed to do that. Thank God you didn't get pregnant. Thank God you haven't continued on a tirade.
Yeah,
You're
thank
doing
God.
okay
And
right
you
now.
keep it up.
I think, there are always, in situations like this, there's opportunities for good, right? Your dad has seen you now as maybe... There certainly will be more consequences and more parenting being done upon you, but maybe there's an opportunity here to reestablish your relationship on a new level, to talk to him, open up about these issues. Maybe they can talk to you about your sexuality more openly. Maybe you can talk to your dad about what a pain in the ass your mom is. Maybe you can get some family treatment. Because
And don't go into that conversation with your father and mother with fear or anxiety.
As within any family, it's the kids that have the symptoms. And your symptoms are what the result of how your mom's behaving. This is Leslie, who's 17.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. What about you?
You're talking to Gary Busey and Adam. Adam, did you pronounce your last name De La Pena or Pena? Pena?
De La Pena,
De
yeah.
La Pena. You're Mexican.
Yes.
You're sort of one of the least Mexicans Adam Carolla and I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I live.
All right.
We'll talk about that when he gets
Okay.
I live with Mexicans, so I'm used to it.
What's going on?
Nothing much. I just wanted to ask y'all a personal question. All right, I'm in the Marines, okay, and
Semper Fi.
Huh?
Semper Fi.
Oh, it's Semper Fidelis. Yes, it is. Hoorah. Anyways.
Motivate.
What?
So do that again. Yeah,
Hoorah.
hang on.
Semper Fi. Motivate.
We had some Marines in here.
Nice.
Remember that TV show Boot Camp?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, sure.
we had the two Marines that were the sergeants.
really?
Oh, wow.
Here's what they did on the air.
You got another question, weirdo?
Bring it up.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Get out of my face.
Those are really nice guys.
Push
I like those guys. I like those guys. Those guys are good.
They remind you of home, Leslie?
Huh?
They remind you of home?
Yeah. They call me out. Hoorah.
So what's going on? What's your question?
I want to ask y'all, are y'all guys, like, intimidated by women that are a lot stronger than y'all? I mean, like, there's not very many women that are in the Marines, but the women that are, we're, like, very strong. And, like, not just, like, physically, but, like, strong-willed. Are y'all, like, really intimidated by things like that?
Some men, I bet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some men are intimidated.
Some men are turned on by it, I bet.
Well, all men are desperately afraid of rejection and abandonment because of the armor they carry in from birth. And that's one thing that a man will use his manipulation and control on when he feels like he's going to be abandoned or rejected. When you intimidate a man, he'll run quick if he's going to be abandoned.
Yeah, well, I kind of shock guys because I don't really look like... I'm a very shapely girl, I guess you could say. And it's just, when I tell them I'm in the Marines, they just kind of get that weird look on their face, because it don't look like I would be.
I think you're in the wrong squadron, my dear.
Yeah, you're
that?
yeah.
Why is that?
You're training in the wrong camp.
What kind of camp do I need to be in?
I don't know, but we're guys who have a sense of themselves and aren't intimidated by women that pursue their career, whatever it might be. When I was in medical school, I had a lot of female friends that kept telling me that their social life had changed, that they couldn't date guys anymore. They were intimidated by them.
Well, I'm going to be an MT, medical.
Yeah, and
congratulations.
I
It's
think
beautiful.
Thank you. I'm very proud of myself.
Other Marines must be okay with you, right?
Yeah, I'm glad being in the Marines. I'm really proud of being in the Marines.
Yeah, you're fine. Don't listen. If a guy's, I'm sure it changes. I'm sure it alters the pool from which you can pull.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna be a different group of
that's
guys.
well put. Yes, that's
but
good.
the guys that are interested in you will be fine.
Yeah, well, my boyfriend's in the Marines too. So,
There you go.
I mean, it's something that really helps me out a lot. I mean, he pushes me when I need it, and I push him when he needs it.
Just scream at him. Give me 10.
Hoorah!
All right, Leslie. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Get on your knees, scumbag!
This is Serena, 16.
Hello, Serena.
How are you?
We're good.
Good.
Gary Busey, I'm with Busey. Tonight, I'm with Busey.
Yes, you are.
I'm with Busey.
You have the great pleasure.
Comedy Central, 10 p.m. Tuesday
Well, I'm
nights.
sorry I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's okay.
You guys can
He'll
keep,
say it, yeah.
Thank
We'll
you.
say it repeatedly.
When
during
you
the
fall
show.
behind, I'll catch you up.
When is the Crank Anchor? Is it just before that?
No. I don't know. I should
That was
know
like
this,
10 on
but I
Tuesday.
don't.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Crank anchors, that's the story about feminine hygiene.
Why don't
isn't
they
it?
have him do a Crank Anchor? That's a I'm with Busey episode.
That's a
It's a biblical
easy
story.
one.
Yeah.
Crank anchor.
Serena, what's up?
Okay, I have two small questions, okay? first is, what is an enlarged labia?
What does it mean, or
What is it?
well, there's two lips. One is majora and one is minora. One is sort of on the outside and has skin, and the other's all the pink and smaller ones on the inside. And some of the times the inside can sort of poke out and be long and big, and sometimes the outside ones can be enlarged too.
In the deep south, they can look like the end of a Pico sleeve.
Pico sleeve. That's like the pirate sleeve that peeks out from
That's the executive officer on the deck, sir.
Yes.
What?
Whatever. Whatever.
All right.
And what are you asking, though?
Yeah.
I just
Did
heard
you-
it on the radio, and some of my friends were talking about it, and I didn't know what it was.
That they were too big and became enlarged?
No, this is talking about because we heard it on the radio.
Yeah, but that's like
So I
saying...
was going to do plastic surgery.
Okay, those
I
are
didn't know what it was.
they're talking about the inner lips being too big, and
Okay.
that some women don't like that, and guys don't care, and it just they sort of get in the way. But I mean, to say enlarged labia is like saying an enlarged nose. I mean, what does an enlarged nose mean? Well, your nose is big. It doesn't mean anything. It has no sort of medical implications.
You can fit a lot of nickels in a big nose.
Let's stay on the female vulva here for a second. This is Rachel, 14.
Yeah. I was wondering, like, my mom and I, we both have these, and they're boils on the inner thigh area.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, my mom, I don't know.
I'm with Busey at 10 o'clock Tuesday nights.
Comedy Central.
That's right. Rachel, what's up? And you wonder what they are?
No, I was just, like, wondering, like, is there any way to, like, get rid of them or anything?
Try some antibacterial scrubs. Keep it real dry. Sometimes anti-inflammatory, like steroid creams, help with stuff like that. But it's nothing you need to worry about. Okay, here's one for Gary here. Jay, 17.
Hey, I just have a question.
Yes, Jerry. Ask Gary.
Ask me, Jay.
Gary's feeling left out.
Okay, I was in jail for like 22 months.
For what?
I can't tell you what for. But I was in jail for...
Should I be like Adam and put people on hold when they don't answer questions? Anderson was doing a touchdown dance. And now think about your compose your answer for next few minutes here, Jay, and figure out a way you can tell us approximately what it was you were in jail for without divulging confidences. Oh, look who's here! I live and breathe.
Great to see you, Gary. Tickled pink. Adam.
Yeah, you look
Adam, what's happened?
Sorry I'm late.
Settle in, sit down, and you do have an excuse from your doctor or your mother?
We've been having a great time without you.
Yeah,
I'm with Busey.
Yeah. Sorry, Jimmy Kimmel didn't have a guest at the last second, so he called me in. So
Why did he call you? What do you have to give him that
That's what I
show?
wondered.
because
He was in the bullpen warming up.
so I was there. Yeah, they were desperate over there, but I'm here now.
How did you do over there?
I give myself a good solid 8.5.
Nice.
Good night. You guys can watch it tonight after this show. You guys sounded great on the air. Don't let me interrupt.
Yeah, don't worry.
Let me just have a minute and tell Adam something.
Sure.
What was that?
Did I not?
That was Adam's eerie impression of my grandmother that he would constantly do when I worked with him.
What would you do when she answered the phone?
I can tell this is going to make the ratings fly.
Hello? Is Adam there? Adam? No, he's not here.
You know what? He looks like Donny Osmond hitting high notes.
Thank you.
But at it worse.
Yeah.
Dad, I told him he didn't strike us as Mexican until you talked to his grandmother.
Well,
Until my grandmother hung up on him and had she didn't know where I was.
Adam is he is the least Mexican of all Mexicans, except for the bus part, where the bus becomes his personal form of transportation.
Yes, that's why.
That's
I
where he
see.
makes his comeback.
That's
Where he
it's
takes
not
his,
no car, it's using the bus.
That's how I keep it real.
That's how he takes.
That's how I keep it real.
Takes his Chicano stand right
This is
there.
real good. You
But
listening to this?
he really is
You
kind
listening?
of more the...
This is good. What he's saying to you about the bus?
He has sort of a Johnny Quest quality, doesn't he?
Who? Oh, in his nationality?
Yeah. He could be an evil vampire guy.
No. That's his innocence and his fear.
Yeah.
But his ethnicity.
Yeah.
I love the show, by the way.
Oh,
fellas.
thanks.
What show?
Your show. I'm
What
with
is it called?
Busey. I'm with Busey. 10
That's good.
o'clock
I'm glad
Tuesday
you said it.
nights.
Yeah,
Comedy Central. Yay! And I don't know where Crank Yankers is. I think they knocked off Crank Yankers.
Is that
to
right?
Put this on.
Well-
Why did he do a crank anchors?
He's gonna.
Of course.
All right. Where are we?
Taking
You're
a
on
break.
Earth.
Are we gonna take a break?
You just
Well,
arrived to Earth.
we can do one more.
Let's do one more.
All
right.
This is J16. Jay?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good.
Hey, I love the show, just gotta say.
Thanks.
I got a question for Dr. Drew.
Yo.
Hey, I was wondering if there's any way a chick could get pregnant if you finger banged her.
If there was semen on your finger, I guess.
Or if you broke your penis off and put it at the end of your finger,
yes.
like
well,
I do
even
once in a
that
while.
disconnects
That's
the plumbing.
quick. That's
if,
quick,
if you had
Corolla.
just
Yeah.
ejaculated, then
These guys make a lot of sense, Jay. Listen to this.
Yeah, I can get them on a technicality that way. Mind if I just finger bang you? Oh, okay, fresh. And then pow. Yeah.
So no, Jay. Just if it's really just a random finger, no.
No, what if you what about like pre-cum if you, I don't know, stuck your hand down there or scratch your balls or something? And
Whoa.
No.
So your balls don't excrete.
Now we're talking romance.
You're saying if you put your like, let's say you took your hand and you put it in a hive filled with semen, like a bear trying
Like
to
a
get
sperm
out
farm.
of
A
it.
sperm farm.
Sperm farm, and then put it up in her.
A semen comb.
Right. She could technically get pregnant. But
right.
don't worry about it, Jay.
Ain't gonna happen.
cool.
You bang away.
No. No.
Use your helmet.
He's 16.
All right.
Remember-
No, I meant finger bang away.
I know.
Well, nobody knew that till right now.
I'm sorry.
But even so,
I knew it, man.
how much are the women really into that?
The finger bang?
Yeah, the 16-year-old female.
The finger. Here's the thing. But get rid of Jay. I don't need to hear him anymore. Women.
Where's Gary going?
Women are into the they're into the finger part. They're not so much into the bang.
That's not right.
Aspect
That's
of
not
the
right.
finger.
Every woman
No?
is different. Every woman is different.
Yeah.
And all men are failed women at birth. So what happens with that prescription,
Taking
men
notes,
and women will,
Adam.
Right.
Yeah, go
men
ahead.
and women will
We start
forever-
off as women.
Yes, we
Men
all
and
do.
women will always be different.
It's true, and we do all start off.
And the key to understanding a woman and what her speciality is, what makes her special, is just agree with her.
Right.
Agree with her and listen to her without interrupting, and be her number one fan, her number one servant.
And that's it. Well, of course.
No, that's not it. That's the foundation, you village idiot. Come on,
but
stay
I
with
mean,
me.
you can get anyone to like you if you just nod your head the whole time they're talking and wait on them hand and foot.
Well, I can tell
That's
it's
easy.
working for you, buddy.
Well, I just mean what's in it for you? Yeah.
No. What's in it for her?
But it's like Gary.
With
It's
the grace of your giving and the good nature to consider other people's feelings first.
It's like saying, here's what I'm saying. You say you want to be the world's greatest employee, show up an hour before everybody, leave an hour after everyone leaves, and never ask for a raise.
That depends on what your work is.
I can't do that.
No, that depends on what the job
Well,
is.
it depends when the buses are running.
That's true.
Quite
You
honest.
work in a slaughterhouse, that won't rive.
we got to take a break.
All right.
No,
let's do that.
it's not
Yeah.
time. No.
See, Gary's
no.
going to disagree with everything that comes out of our mouths.
Gary Busey's here. Adam De La Pena is also
Thank
here.
you.
I'm with Busey. Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock, Comedy Central. And we'll be right back.
Oh yeah, everybody now.
LoveLine will be right back. As many as LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew on 105 Alternative, San Francisco.
Hey, everybody. It's LoveLine. I'm Adam. Sorry I'm late. Dr. Drew's over there. Gary Busey and Adam De La Pena are all here. Adam, as I've told you in nights prior to tonight, is an old friend, partner, collaborator, on and off again lover. Used to spend many.
You guys are off again?
On and off.
On and off. Like a light switch.
I would climb on him and then get
Get
off.
off,
That's
yeah.
how
Wait
it
a
went.
minute, Adam, is this true?
This is another part of my life that I haven't shared with you yet, Gary.
Have we should we do an episode called Male Lovers of Mine?
No, we should not.
Male Lovers of Mine.
No.
Many hours sitting in Adam's office upstairs with my feet perched up on his desk.
You know what
course.
Adam's favorite game is with men?
Key string.
Name that smell.
Adam told me about this show idea months and months ago, maybe years ago, and never thought it would go down, and God bless him, he made it happen, and it's great. I'm with Busey, which is Tuesday nights, Comedy Central, 10 o'clock. All right, let's get back to the phones. We'll speak to Johnny, who's 14. Johnny?
Yeah?
What's up?
I was wondering, you guys were saying that Busey, you guys don't script the shows?
Correct?
Yeah, but, you guys, had knives and stuff and were, gonna stab each other. That wasn't scripted.
No, we just brought the knives out there to see what would happen. It was all dealing with Adam's fear.
Yeah.
And I spent that episode doing my best to show him that fear is not necessary. You shouldn't be afraid of death. You shouldn't be afraid of anything. In fact, fear can bring pain, and you can laugh through your pain and be peaceable
And
again.
now he's got a post-traumatic stress disorder.
No, I don't. No.
Adam wakes up with night terrors and screaming all night.
That's part of his composition.
That's why we have to do an episode.
Another
called
one.
Fear 2.
Fear. Yeah, because he's more afraid when we finish the first Fear.
Yeah, I bet.
But the next one is skydiving.
Oh, really?
Riding on the Magic Mountain Rise naked.
Right. Gary, no, we haven't done that. No, Gary.
Naked.
Yeah.
Gary got into skydiving.
Accelerated free fall, where you go out of the plane by yourself.
That one.
Really?
You're going to fall 9,000 feet in 55 seconds, and you won't feel like you're falling.
Or maybe I won't.
No, you're going. You're going.
Accelerated
You're
free
going.
fall?
I bet his
How do they
hair
make you-
slows him down to
How do they make you go
8,500
faster
feet.
than gravity?
What?
Accelerated free fall?
Well, if you lay out flat, you go like 125 or 30 miles an hour. If you get pointy, you go 200.
121 and a half. If you get
I'm
pointed,
way off.
if
Way
you get
off.
pointed like a javelin, you go over 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Is that what you want him to do? Javelin?
Oh yeah, I'll do anything. I'll do anything within reason, and I'll do
Or
it
not.
again.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm performing or playing music. If I make a mistake, I repeat it. Then it becomes part of the movement. And mistakes are gifts anyway, because they just show you a better way to give.
Once you do the javelin thing for a few thousand feet, how do you
It gets
slow,
real old.
How do you slow down again?
You do this.
Uh-oh.
You're going to javelin. You go
Right.
But isn't that like hitting a wall? Wouldn't you?
No,
Well,
it's
you
not like hitting
slowly
the wall.
go into it.
Yeah.
It's really fun. And when that chute opens, you feel like you've done something that kings and queens can't even spell.
You know, the guys who do that thing where they put on the human fly suit, you know, it's like a jumpsuit, but it's got wings built into it, sort of a flying squirrel thing, and sort of zoom around freestyle.
Yeah.
Does look pretty cool.
That looks cool.
You can do that in skydiving, too, without the wings. It has to do with moving your arms closer, sticking them out farther, moving your legs closer, sticking them out farther, and you'll shoot forward hundreds and hundreds of feet while you're still falling at 123 miles an hour.
How many jumps have you had?
I've done about 18.
Wow.
Whatever happened to the
Paris
human
Valley.
fly?
Yeah, what?
Whatever happened to the human fly? I like the human fly guy. You
Yeah.
don't see much of him anymore. Scaling buildings.
Hey, you know what you're doing? You're using your fear to get away from the fact that you're going skydiving.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
Yes,
no,
you are.
No, I'm not both.
What does a fly have to do with anything here?
No, the human fly.
Really, Adam, it's not the human fly. It was the thing of strapping a plunger to your feet.
Yes.
And your hands and
walking
walking
upside
up.
of a building.
That went
Yeah,
out
yeah.
with the souffle humor.
I'm going to bring that back.
Mary,
Yes.
you're 17?
Yes.
What's up?
Oh, I cheated on my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I've been going out with him for about a month.
Mm-hmm.
And
Uh-oh.
there's a bunch of parties going on, and I just went every night, and I met this guy, and we just had sex, like, every single night.
You stinking whore.
What's your question?
Well, I think I was in love with my boyfriend, but
No.
Doesn't sound like it.
You're not into it.
No way. There's no love there. There's a
Let him go.
Especially after a month. You're
Hey,
not
honey,
into it.
let me tell you something. When you get lost in your imaginatory vagueness, your foresight will become a nimble vagrant, and you will not know where to go, who to see, or what to do, or how to get there, or how to get out of it.
Wait, that's a Zeppelin song. If I ever heard it.
It's Rush.
It's Misty Mountain Hop or
So,
something.
look, if
It's on the DVD.
Pay
Best of
attention,
Zeppelin.
please. Pay attention, please.
the only possible way you could have been in love with this guy, or the way this story would fit with you having been in love with him, is if that was such a scary thing to you that you have to absolutely destroy it and sabotage it.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Whoa, that's good, Drew. That
Yeah.
is of truth.
Drew's heavy.
everything was going good with our relationship.
I'm just telling you, if being in love and being in a close relationship, being vulnerable is horrifying to you, you've done a nice job of ruining it.
All right, well, let's scratch around a little. Do you have trouble with intimacy? Is your dad around? Did he die?
Yeah, my dad's around.
He is.
But I think I'm addicted to sex. I'm with a new guy all the time.
You might be a love addict looking for love in a place that it's not really there.
Were you sexually abused growing up?
Never.
Are you addicted to anything else?
That hold on. By the way, Gary's last muse was Juice Newton.
Got it. Got it.
In tally. Hey, Mary.
Yeah?
Okay. I don't know what Drew's question was. I stopped paying attention.
Is she addicted to anything else?
I just think that, the reason why I think I might have cheated is I think I was expressing my, feelings because his mom, forbid him from seeing me last week.
Nah.
Well, you're not in a relationship with his mother.
If that's true, then you're just a despicable person.
Well, she thinks I'm the devil or something.
Yeah, well, you are.
That's the bottom line, honey.
Yeah,
Despicable.
Maybe she loves too much.
Yeah, no.
that's not it.
If you get a little
It's sad and
angry at
dirty.
somebody and you act out in a very self and other destructive way, then you're a despicable person. But if intimacy is difficult for you and you have to sabotage it, we feel sympathy for you.
Adam, do you remember when you were in high school and you had that disapproving girlfriend's mother, so you showed her by going in your room, crying and masturbating and doing magic tricks?
Which time? You have to be more specific.
Do you realize he has tapes of David Copperfield?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Doug Henning. Yeah. Drew, who didn't know who Doug Henning was 5 years ago.
When Adam told me you didn't know who Doug Henning was, I was shocked and appalled.
Yes,
and I couldn't believe it.
And I lived through the 70s.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
We'll give him the benefit of his fantasy.
Yeah.
Did you bring any cards with you, Adam?
No, I didn't bring anything with me. No.
Are you doing it? You're incorporating any magic into the show? I haven't seen
Yes,
it
there is
so
some
far.
magic.
There's magic.
coming up.
There's magic everywhere. The
Oh,
Magic Indian. That was in Sedona. That was our second episode.
Oh, really?
And the one this Tuesday night is called Imagination.
But I'm talking about, Marshall Brodeen playing
Oh, yeah,
cards,
there'll be some of that in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
I'm not talking about Val Kilmer in the desert.
Right.
I'm talking about actual.
What was he doing in the desert?
Pulling rabbits out of the hat.
What was he doing with the deck of cards in the desert, Val?
All right, now we're getting off the.
No, we're not. We're not getting off the air. I want to know.
I'm not talking about spirituality. I'm talking
No, you're
about,
not talking about
Reno,
anything.
Nevada, bad tuxedo.
Right, there will be magic. I owe it to the people that love magic, and
Right.
there's about 100 out there. So yeah, there will be magic.
There should be more
Promise.
because you are good. You are good.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
You are good.
Yeah.
You can't make me disappear.
Jay, we put on hold because he wouldn't say
what he was
to
accused
bring
of.
some of the Corolla flavor to the show.
Oh, I see.
He wouldn't answer one of my questions. For instance, the question was, why was he in jail?
Oh,
I was in jail for residential burglary.
There we go.
Residential. All right.
Okay, my question. Well,
were you trying to get money for drugs?
No.
Why couldn't you say that, Dick?
I don't do drugs.
All right.
Actually, that's kind of part of my problem. See, ever since I got out, like 14 months ago, I've been like really strict with the people I hang out with.
He was in jail for 22 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
First
I've
time.
been like really strict with the people I hang out with because I don't want to take any chances of messing up again.
Right.
And people think I'm being like too strict about it. Like I won't.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
First of all,
no, you're not.
I asked him to come up with an answer that at least gave us an idea of what he was in jail for. He was not in jail for residential burglary for 22 months.
Yeah. How
That's
do you do
something else.
22 months?
It's something else, but I told him I wouldn't push him.
Well, it is
Because it's something else that he
else?
can't discuss. It's that kind of thing, I guess.
For legal reasons he can't discuss? Or maybe it was just a second offense. Whatever it is. Hey, Jay?
Yeah.
All right. So you can't hang around with people who may be potential troublemakers because they could get you back into trouble, right?
Well, that's just a simple thing, but I take it like a step further. Like I won't hang out with anybody who just smokes cigarettes or drinks.
All right. So be it. You'd be like born again.
And
Fine.
some people are telling me like I should just lighten up and live my life, but
You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing by what you're doing and just go on with your life in the freedom of who you are and what your truth is. Because you've done that tour, and that tour has been canceled.
Yeah. Right.
There you have it.
Hey, Jay?
There you have it, buddy.
Hey, some people
God
are
bless.
feeling like too mature for my age.
All right. Who cares?
Yeah,
Look,
who cares?
Just, you learned a lesson. You learned it early. You had an experience that most 15, 16-year-olds don't have. And now you're being extra careful on the way out. You don't have to get paranoid about it and not hang around with guys who chew gum.
Well, the only worrisome piece of this story is that he's clearly avoiding some part of himself that's still lurking around.
That's
that
the
it might emerge or be triggered by other people. And life is a funny way of bringing those things out in ways you'd never expect. So you might want to sort of look into...
Yeah, without warning it comes.
Yeah, whether it's a
Boy, I know.
12-step program or therapy or something that sort of goes at that so it's toned down quite a bit so you don't have to be so avoidant of things that might trigger this thing.
Gary, ever do any time in the jug?
I'll tell you what, for the caller coming in, I was clean from cocaine for 8.5 years. And then I was at a party, and I saw a big plate of cocaine, and there was a lot of wonderful people there, and I said, you know what? I can handle this now. I can control this. I deserve an award. Took a hit. 2 weeks later, I had 3.5 grams in my pocket every day. Not every day, but most of the days. And I OD'd, finally, on May the 3rd, 1995. And what I used to start over again was called relapse justification, where I thought I was okay with it. It'd be okay, but it's not. It's a devil. It's a demon. It is the worst thing you can do to yourself is put yourself in the position of dying inside. And the great tragedy in life is not death. It's what dies inside of you while you're living. And that's what that substance does to you.
But death's got to be second.
Death?
As bad experiences go, yeah.
It's up there.
Well,
It's
I've been
up
there too.
I know. Died 3 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, once on the motorcycle.
Once with the cancer.
Once with the cancer,
Once
once
with the
with the
OD.
coke.
Yeah.
You know what I like about you, though? You spread it around. It's not like 3 cancers, 3
I know.
cokes,
This
3
is-
bikes.
This is a 6-ring circus here, buddy.
6 rings.
All right, let's take ourselves a little break. What do you say? Gary Busey in here. I think Gary may die during the break.
No.
Drew will bring you right back.
What do you mean by die?
He'll bring you back.
Are you going to spray me with paint to dye me?
No, he's going to die inside, Adam.
That's right.
No, I don't die internally.
Drew will bring you back. He's got a crash cart.
Adam, have you ever had a cigar put out on your neck?
No, I haven't. I saw you wanted to do that to Adam De La Pena on one of the episodes. What was it, a cigarette, a
you're
cigar?
wrong. You haven't seen it. You haven't seen it. You're lost again. In the
You want to
fantasy
put
of your
something
living.
out on him.
You want to put something out on him?
No, I'm just saying. I'd like
I took a
Are you
paintball.
talking about the campfire game?
I took a paintball in the foot. That was bad.
Right.
You shot yourself.
I know. I shot
yourself.
myself. That's
Are you
my
talking about
defense.
the campfire game where I chased him with a burning stick?
Maybe that was it. Yeah.
That's a
That
good
was a
game.
good game.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
It's a good game. You can run fast.
It keeps you from taking naps.
Gary Busey here. I'm with Busey, name of the show, along with Adam De La Pena. Mijo, as I call him.
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
Mija, as he calls you.
Comedy Central. Tuesday nights. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
LoveLine will be right back.
LoveLine. LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew on 105 Alternative San Francisco.
Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. 311 in here tomorrow night to talk about smoking pot and music and all that good stuff. Gary
That's
Busey.
awesome.
Hey, how are you out there?
Adam De La Pena.
Hey, everybody.
Same guy.
I'm with Busey. It's Tuesday nights, Comedy Central, 10 o'clock. If you haven't seen it, you
Uncanny.
should.
And tell all your friends and even tape it for because you'll see it again and you'll laugh at things you didn't realize were funny the first time through.
Unscripted, real time. Just
Improvisation.
The way it should be. Yes.
Hidden reality revealed.
Hidden reality revealed. Dr. Drew over there's got no current TV gig. Let's go to the phone. Speak to Emily, who's 19.
Got
Emily?
a book coming out late August.
Right, no one cares. Go ahead.
Cracked.
Hello.
What's up?
I've been dating someone since September. I just got back from my first year from Boston, my first year of the university out there. And I was just wondering, I've been in a relationship since September, like I said, but right now it's long distance. He lives in Morocco.
And where do you live?
Boston.
Does it matter if he lives in Morocco?
Yeah,
I mean, she lives...
I thought you said she was away for a year somewhere. I thought maybe she was in Morocco or something.
I see. How'd you meet
No,
this
no.
Moroccan man?
In the dorms.
Where? What school?
Dorms.
At what school?
Boston University.
All right.
Boston.
Is he coming back to attend
Yeah,
school?
he is. He is, yeah.
All right. And what's the problem?
Well, early on in the relationship, he got caught by the police for possession of marijuana.
Yeah.
And I kind of stayed with him to support him through that. We were only going out for like 2 months. And so I thought maybe I should, stick around and try to help him through it because he was going through a rough time.
How much pot did he have on him?
Not a lot. It was really stupid.
6 kilos.
Like,
What is your question?
my question is, right now, like he cheated on me 6 months into our relationship, and my question is, I have a father who's on his third marriage, and I don't know if I'm sticking with this relationship because I have a problem with commitment.
Who did he cheat
No,
with?
you don't have a problem with commitment. You're attracted to guys who will leave you.
Ooh.
You're
God.
attracted to
Heavy.
guys who will
That's
cheat.
heavy.
You insist on being. You insist on being in a relationship with guys who will cheat because Dad was a cheater.
Is Emily?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. But he broke up with the girl who he cheated on me with.
Here we go, and we're gonna.
Yeah.
And
It's
he
a
will, of course-
cycle. It sounds
Emily,
like a cycle.
cheaters cheat. Period. They
Yeah.
don't cheat one time. They keep cheating.
Right. Hey, Emily,
Yeah.
what's the matter? Did we
I don't
disturb
know.
you? What's wrong with your
No, it's
attitude?
just like-
Are you hot or are you depressed? Those
I'm
are
kind
two.
of depressed, I guess.
All right.
Then you should
That's
go
the
deal
worst
with that.
part.
Yeah.
When you have the choice between being hot or depressed, better to be hot.
But she's smart.
Okay, but listen, the guy cheat on you. Who did he cheat on you with? His ex-girlfriend?
He went out with this girl for 2 years in high school, and then she found out that I was in the picture, and so I guess they broke up because she was mad at him.
So he was cheating on her with you,
Right.
and now he's cheating on you with her.
Well,
Whoa.
not anymore.
Emily,
all right, just
Will the
break
circle
Guy's a
be
dick.
unbroken?
Guy is a dick. You listen. BU has great mental health services, extensive student services there. Go get a therapist and start talking about this stuff with your
Good,
dad.
good.
Because you're
Yes.
going to keep playing this out over and over and over again. This is just the beginning.
All right.
Even though it was 6 months ago.
Oh, Emily, please just take my word for it.
The main reason we don't trust him is because you're attracted to him.
That's right. Well, no, all
Whoa! Tell him to pack that fez and hit the road. I don't know what other thing they do in Morocco. They eat couscous.
They have belly dancers get in your pants when you have big buffoon pants and dance there.
Really?
Fighting snakes.
You know, the thing that's funny about me is
fighting snakes in your pants.
They're two-headed snakes.
I hear Morocco, and I think to myself, I think I don't like those people. And then I think,
Why is that?
Wait a minute, maybe I do like them. And then I think, better play it safe and not like them.
Why is
So
that?
that's what you do
What
when you're
are you
ignorant.
afraid of right now?
They're from that whole part of the world.
What does that cause
Adam's
fear in
afraid
you?
of
Why does that cause
Adam's
fear
afraid
in
of
you?
having to work, missing his masturbatory.
Why do you have fear over the word Morocco?
It just, at first, I like the Moroccans,
At first, you like them. What do you like about them?
Well, I like the fact that I think they smoke a lot of hash. That's one thing I liked. I like the fez.
What about the fashion?
I had a fez when I was kid. I like the ideas that the guys wear sandals and a dress around.
They're portrayed well in cartoons.
Those are called
Stuff like that.
sarongs.
Sarongs. Not good boner attire, by the way. I don't know what you do in high school.
Isn't
with those
that
things
Casablanca?
on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well,
It depends on how you're
Great film
gifted.
made there.
Depends on how you're gifted.
Yeah, I'm just saying I couldn't get away with wearing sweatpants in high school. I don't know how these guys get
I
away
think
with
you're
wearing
okay
a
now.
sundress.
I think you're okay. You're taller.
All right, but the point is I'm still out. My jury is out on the Moroccans. That's all I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Staying open-minded.
That makes sense in what you're saying.
How should we feel about the Moroccans?
Good. Very good about
Feel
them.
good about them?
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe I've turned the corner on them. Kelly?
Hi.
They eat with their hands, those people. That's
So
what
what?
it is. So what? We've
So
had
what?
forks for
Hey,
500
the
years.
Roadside Animal Cookbook that I'm publishing.
Oh
you
my
eat
God,
with
you
your
heard
hands
about
in the
this?
wilderness.
Really?
Oh my God.
Yeah. A sail cat.
Oh no,
That's
give him
a
something
cat.
else. We heard the sail cat. Give him another one.
Well, he hadn't heard it.
But the listeners have heard it. All right, give him the sail cat.
Okay.
I beg your pardon.
You can go to Sedona, Arizona, where there's some observatories and look
Right.
on the telescopes.
Right.
You'll find red squirrels that are basted on those telescopes because they lie in the sun. You take the red squirrel off. You make a campfire. You get it cold.
Right.
Like
What-
coals burning.
Wait, let's back.
Okay, wait.
All right.
You get the red squirrel, you split it down the middle. You take the endocrine system and the intestines out.
Right.
Then you squeeze the squirrel over a pan, and the blood comes out and all the juices come out.
Right.
Then you scrape the fur off the back of the squirrel and save it for an earring or a ring you want to make or a
Right.
hair design.
Right.
And then you put the squirrel in the pan. And it's good to have another animal to put, like squirrel feet.
Yeah.
If you have other squirrel feet, squirrels are tree rats.
What about
anyway.
skunk? Skunk feet?
And you put
Skunk?
it and you roast it up.
Right.
And you eat the meat very softly because it's not a flayed squirrel. And then you can take the tail of the squirrel, rub it around the pan where all the juices are.
Right.
Stick the tail of the squirrel in your mouth and pull it out, holding your teeth down, and all the fur comes off the tail stick. And then you just swish around the fur in your mouth and spit it out. And you can save the squirrel bone on the tail for a toothpick.
How about
He's pitching this to a book publisher.
Hey, that's
how about we just go to Arby's and call it a day? I mean,
why
we don't
do that?
have
That's
to.
not exciting.
A lot of
That's not
work.
survival food.
Yeah, it's not
Sail cat.
We're
Did the audience know what a
pre-apocalypse.
sail cat is?
I found out
you
the sail cat is a
described it
squash.
pretty accurately.
Sail cat, a kitty cat that's been run over on the freeway 820 times.
Right.
And you go peel it off and throw it across the prairie like a frisbee. It lands, it breaks in pieces.
Sail cat.
It doesn't break into pieces.
Yeah, it does because it's as stiff as a board. They're like little chips with fur on them.
Okay, all right.
Little chips with fur on them. Get cheese
Right.
and get some roots from the cactuses. Cut the cactus up to give water in there.
Yeah.
Stir it up. Put some butter in there. Put some Stubbs barbecue sauce and eat it like a Cuisinart.
Well, why Why are we trapped in the desert? I don't understand.
Well, that's the location I picked for this fundamental roadside animal cookbook.
Everyone's got their own sort of specialty cookbook.
There's the woods.
Right.
Gary's wants to be roadside animal cookbook.
Okay.
Yes.
When's it coming out, Gary?
It's probably in 2 months.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean,
you're gonna have to watch it. What's that episode?
It's about imagination.
That's the episode. This Tuesday night, you'll see me pitching this roadside animal cookbook to a publisher with a ferret and a raccoon, which you can also use dead animals as mobiles for a children's bed.
But you don't go kill them.
Roadkill.
Remember Lady Bird Johnson? She had clean up the road situation.
Yeah.
Well,
boy, our listeners, big fans of Lady Bird. All right, hold on. Kelly.
Hi.
You're 25?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry for Gary's tirade. What's your question?
Why would you carry condiments through the desert in your backpack anyway?
You don't take condiments.
Well, he did say the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, the barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
And butter.
And butter. Well, okay.
Yeah, butter doesn't travel well.
Butter doesn't travel. These are barbecue sauces.
Well,
I was thinking about the privacy in my backyard.
But wait a minute, you could be driving a car through the desert.
Yeah.
And it's a road.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot of
Kelly.
angles.
You know what? Kitty cat is the best little chopped up like tuna, but it's a kitty cat. It's so sweet.
All right.
And it's so harmonious.
We're digressing.
We
What
have
do you
to
need?
take a break.
Kelly, do you have a question?
No, there's no break. Let's talk about the badger.
I'm 25. My boyfriend's 36. We've been together for about a year, and in this year, he hasn't had a consistent job. And last week, I broke up with him. And when I broke up with him, he threatened to commit suicide.
Oh, well, good. Gary can eat him.
What? Eat what?
You eat him if he kills himself. All right, now hold on a second, Kelly.
Okay.
We got to take a break.
No deal.
I'm sorry. I know you have an important
You don't
question.
eat humans. You don't eat humans.
We're going to take a quick break. Chef Gary Busey's here tonight, along with his sidekick, Adam De La Pena. I'm with Busey, name of the show, Tuesday nights, Comedy Central, 10 o'clock. Take a quick break, then we'll get back with Kelly and tell her why her boyfriend shouldn't kill herself.
All right, guys. Bottom line, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? One call's all you need to make. Call the date line. The date line. 877-889-DATE.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Good funky.
Drew's favorite song.
It's Adam's, too. This Adam's. Adam De La Pena.
Get funky now.
Hey, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. 311 in here tomorrow night. And Gary Busey, Adam De La Pena in here tonight from I'm With Busey, 10 o'clock Tuesday nights, Comedy Central. I saw, well, what were you going to say?
I'm afraid to tell Gary to stop doing it.
Oh, Gary's taking it. Drew's test. Go ahead. That's fine.
What? Ask me.
I saw they played Buddy Holly over the weekend.
The Buddy Holly story.
The Buddy Holly story, sorry. Starring
It's
Gary
okay.
Busey.
That's okay, buddy. I know your shortcomings. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it was
We need to get him on the
enjoyable. I
episode.
watched it. Yeah, Gary has Buddy Holly's guitar. He has you have his actual guitar, right? Play it all the time.
Not all the time.
He came out in Hollywood originally in a band called the Rubber Band.
Heard that on the radio.
The Rubber Band from Oklahoma State University, 1967, 66, and 68, and 69.
I had a surreal experience when I was driving in. I was listening to this show, and I was thinking, I hope I bust in there soon. I thought to myself, I'm late. Yeah, and I was sort of waiting to hear me bust in, but then I realized that would be difficult.
It's like a time machine.
Aren't you
almost,
yelling
sort
out
of.
questions?
It's bizarre.
Yes. Yeah, Drew, you handled yourself like a pro.
Oh, how about that?
Kelly?
Hi.
So,
Hey, Kelly, how are you, Kelly?
25, and you got a 36-year-old boyfriend, hasn't worked much this year. You broke up with him. He's threatening to kill himself.
Well, I broke up with him, but then I got back together with him
because of these.
because of the fact that he was threatening to kill himself.
Oh, that's asking for help. He's asking for help when he says he's going to kill himself.
Here, do you plan to stay with him?
Well, I don't know.
It doesn't sound like she
All right,
wants to
here's
stay
what you
with
got to do.
He's done this before, and he actually attempted suicide and was almost successful when his ex.
He's crying for help.
Well, here's what you got to do. You've got to get him to some care and make that a requirement of your being with him at all. And then once he establishes a relationship with a team, then you got to help alert that team that you're going to be leaving and that he becomes suicidal and put him in their hands. because his mental health is something you should be concerned with, but it's not your responsibility. You can't live your life because of his crazy threats.
How did he? You hear that, Adam? How did? Got it. How did he attempt to kill
Was
himself?
Adam trying to kill himself? Or you threatened to leave to the Busey show?
Nah.
He, his ex-wife left him, and then he drank like a bottle of Malibu and took like over 546 aspirin.
Bottle of what? Malibu?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's flavored rum.
Malibu rum. And then he took 546 aspirin and something like.
It's the new champagne.
And
all right.
Took a bunch of stuff.
That makes sense.
And what? And he didn't die though, huh?
No, he didn't.
Quite a constitution this kid
Grew
has.
up and went diarrhea a whole bunch.
Yeah. All right. So, Kelly, you don't sound thrilled with the guy. And listen, everyone, how great is, how ill-fated a strategy is that where you just claim you're going to kill yourself so you get back together with someone who wants nothing to do with you. And now they're basically on suicide watch for the rest of your relationship.
Yeah.
But, Kelly, do what Drew told you to do.
Get him
and be
care.
careful about the next guy you choose, all right?
Okay.
And by the way, guys should be done with this by
17.
Well, I'll give him 23, 24, but this guy's 36 years old.
Yeah.
Gary, what do you think of people who kill themselves?
I think they're afraid of living, and the fear that lives in them is so much it defeats their purpose of living. They can't chase and catch their dreams, and when you don't chase and catch your dreams, your imagination will live in empty spaces. And you'll be afraid of living. You'll be afraid of what's coming up to you. And you won't accept the good for what it's worth. You'll accept the bad because it's familiar to you, and it will cause fear. And all fear comes from hurt.
So you're for it?
I'm for what?
Fear?
Suicide?
No.
No. Okay. Just want to be clear.
Do you get it?
Yeah. No, I got it.
What are you saying that for at the end?
I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Drew, for or against?
Against.
Against suicide?
I'm against.
I'm against.
Against. Everyone's against. Okay,
I'm
against
good.
it.
Charlie.
That was good.
Yeah.
You're 17?
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay. Been going out with this girl for about 16 months.
Mm-hmm.
And about 5 months ago, her mother passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a pretty close relationship and everything. And, I mean, I expected her to take it the way that really anybody would. I mean, she was pretty devastated by it.
Mm-hmm.
But over the past 5 months, we usually go out, and we'll go back to her house, and she'll fall asleep around 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Raping begins about 10:15?
Not quite.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not quite.
Not quite.
That's an open-ended answer there.
All right.
But
Not anymore.
She falls asleep, and
then I'm pretty much just there until I've got a curfew of midnight. I mean, I'm 17. So.
What are you doing while she's sleeping?
I mean, I'm just kind of there with her. I mean, we usually start a movie, and I just kind of finish that out, and then.
No, what are you doing when you're there with her?
just watching a movie?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Do you ever watch her sleep?
Yeah, I mean.
You see the Buddy Holly story last weekend?
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard of Buddy Holly?
I have heard of Buddy
All right,
Holly.
that's good.
Steve McQueen.
All right. Hey, hey, Charlie. So
Burt Lancaster?
what's the question?
Okay, so my question is, she's having trouble sleeping at night and stuff, and she said that she can only sleep. Like, she doesn't only sleep when I'm around, but it's easier for her to sleep when there's somebody, like, right there with her. And
Is that because you're boring to her?
No, she's afraid
I
of.
really don't think
She needs that closeness. Your mom just died.
Yeah, she's freaked
But,
out.
my question is, should I try and press some type of therapy on her, try and get her to go to therapy at all?
It's been 5 months. 5 months since mom died.
Yes.
Is she having trouble functioning?
Not. I wouldn't say so.
Well, Drew, if she's 17 years old, Charlie, sorry.
Trick question.
Yeah. Okay. It shouldn't. Okay. I'm putting Charlie on hold because like I'm talking to a jukebox. It's skipping or something.
Yeah.
But listen, he sounds like a good guy. He's not taking advantage of his girlfriend when she falls asleep like I would. But should every 17-year-old whose mother passes away seek some form of temporary therapy?
It would be nice. If that were available to them, it would be helpful.
So it could never hurt.
It could not hurt. But the real thing is if she's having trouble functioning, if she's having sleep disturbances, appetite disturbances, extreme sadness, unable to sort of manage her activities of life, her school, her relationships, that sort of thing. And especially if it's now 6 months into this, by all means, that is the time for professional help.
All right. Gary, is it true they've approached you to star in the Buddy Epson story coming up?
No, they've been talking about it, but I can't wear the shoes.
Got the big hole, the big novelty hole in the bottom of them.
Yeah.
All right. Drew, Buddy Epson passed away.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, those people who passed away.
Yesterday, maybe.
Hey,
Yeah.
Uncle Jed?
in reference to this last caller,
Yeah.
all people who pass away to the other side, they're in a much better place than they were here.
Are they?
I have been there.
What about you? You live in Malibu. Better in Malibu?
No, I'm talking about out of your body to the other side. That happened to me after my motorcycle wreck, and I can tell you it's beautiful there.
How long were you dead for?
I don't know. It was after surgery at Cedars-Sinai, and my body stopped functioning. They put machines on me. That's when I left my body.
Really? And what's your memory of that?
Beautiful.
Really? Good?
Only thing I felt, there's no men or women over this. No, it's androgynous voices that speak to me in thought from big gold balls. Those are the angels of provinciality. And I was given some information on what I was going to go through coming up. And I came back. And it was my choice.
Did they send you back? Did you ask?
No, they said, you can come with us now, or you may return to your body and continue your destiny. Then there's a big gap, and they said, it's your choice. Everything I heard from that voice, an androgynous voice speaking to me in thought, was the lovingest feeling I've ever had.
Nice.
Well, because I was over there.
So you have no
don't
fear?
have that. No, I don't have fear.
No.
Fear is a dark room where the devil develops its negatives.
Right.
Fear, F-E-A-R, that stands for false evidence appearing real.
I think he's got a digital camera now.
Who?
I don't want to crap on the fear devil negative story, but I think he's gone digital.
Who?
The devil.
No, he doesn't know how.
Oh, he hasn't?
No.
So,
You'll notice in the episode we have coming up that I know that cameras usually by good guys are weapons of mass destruction. And you'll see how I prove it.
Oh, I see. The technology
episode. The technology episode,
That's next Tuesday, not this Tuesday. This Tuesday's imagination.
You know what I'd like to do?
I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm really gave you an affirmation on the questions you're asking.
They are. You're
to
solid.
find out the truth of the heart of the matter here.
Well, I'm jealous because here's what I would like, Drew, and I think we could do it through modern medical technology. I would like you to take me down to clinically dead.
Remember they had that movie,
Flatliners.
Yeah.
That movie's awesome.
Cryogenics.
Cryogenics.
Well, we'll get to that later.
Oh, did you see
I saw the
cryogenics?
episode. Yeah, you wanted to be frozen in a
No, I'm
storage
going to be
locker.
that. You're
going to...
Not a storage locker, a coffin.
Yeah, a
Right,
coffin.
yeah.
Coffin.
In a storage
It's an
locker.
igloo coffin.
You should tape the episode so you can watch them again or take notes. Or have a
I
dictaphone.
do. I have a secretary there. She takes shorthand. I study it. Copious notes.
Is
Let's get
that
back
the
to
girl from Morocco?
All right, but then
Let's
listen.
get back to Flatliners.
Here's what I want to say, Drew. Here would be a nice gift for you to give me.
A walk on the other side?
Okay, yes. But hear me out. Hear me out. We go through life, everyone goes through life with the fear of their demise, you know?
Oh, that's not necessary.
It's not necessary, but we can't help it.
You don't feel death.
I know, but, you people that get on an airplane, they get a little nervous. They get behind the car wheel, they get a little nervous. They're in a bad neighborhood at the wrong time. They're looking over their shoulder. Here would be nice. And then, so other people...
That's fair, that's fair.
They just find Jesus Christ, they become born again, and then they have this sort of warm glow inside. But meanwhile, they can't drink or do a doggy style or anything, and they end up having horrible lives.
Oh, no.
But here's what I'm saying, Drew. This would be a good gift for me.
You just came from
maybe my
Sarasota,
birthday.
Florida.
Bring me down. Take me down.
Yeah.
Take me down to death.
Yeah.
Let me feel the warm, golden orbs that invite me in, like Gary has felt.
Let me do that for you.
Let me. You do that. You be. I don't.
No.
I wouldn't be comfortable with you in the room, Gary. I don't want him distracted. I don't want him talking about throwing squirrels in the desert. Meanwhile, I'm just flatlining for 20 minutes. I wake up brain dead.
Adam, I'm just here to help you find yourself.
All right, I'm going to need to know where you are when I'm doing this process, like I'm chained to a radiator in some basement in Pensacola.
He takes you down to your death.
Takes me down to my death.
Let you talk to the golden orb.
I talk to the golden orb. They tell me everything is great. And then I pop back. And now I'm alive again. And it's like, this death is nothing.
You were never dead in the first place. When you die here, you're not dead.
But the point is
that
whatever's on the other side, I have no fear of anymore.
Great.
And I go through life, gangbanger pulls a Mac 10 on me, and I just start laughing hysterically.
Whatever it is that's happening to you, laugh at it, and that'll secure yourself in your own personal freedom.
But see, now I'm too scared to laugh.
Well,
that's my point.
Why don't we run this?
Have you ever played Tickle and Pee?
What would he
I've
need
seen
to
it.
What would he need to do that?
Well, why don't we
medically?
first do it with Adam De La Pena as a trial run?
Yeah.
They could film
Get
it.
the dosage right.
Yeah,
Get the dosage right.
I'll be the test monkey on this one. Sure.
Let's
the test monkey?
Let's get the bugs out of the system. Good call. Good call. Someone expendable.
What we do is we
Why did you refer to him as a test monkey.
I referred to myself.
It's all with electricity. We'd induce the ventricular fibrillation.
You could do that. So you'd basically use electricity to throw my heart into.
You know what? You know what's good though. You know what would be good for you? Suffocation with a pillow.
It would make us feel good. I'm not
and
sure.
then I know when you're gone. I know when you're gone and you're not too far away. I'll take the pillow off. You'll come back.
Be less
You'll be
dramatic
glowing
that way,
like a rhubarb on Halloween.
And my ass will hurt when I wake up.
No. You don't have an ass over there.
Oh, really? No anus.
Wow.
I like this place.
No penis either, though.
All that stuff you go.
No hand, no penis.
No. You don't have any external genitals. You have nothing.
What if he goes to hell?
Yeah.
He'll have penis and no hand.
I'm plagued, but at least I got my asshole back.
That's why.
Your asshole will not be there because you're not eating over there. You idiot. Listen to me.
That's why you get to check.
Adam, I like you.
In hell, you need an asshole so you can be cornholed by Hitler.
No. The asshole, the mammary glands, the genitalia, the arms, the elbows, the ankles, the knees, the fingers and toes do not exist on the other side.
But see, if you go, you can check it out, and so that's
there
a
you
good
go.
thing. You know, you can pull back.
Come back and give a report.
All right.
Because you're
Next caller. Drew, work this out.
How much time you need?
What?
I just need enough time to speak to the golden orb. And
No, you don't speak to it. You listen.
Rent flatliners and work it out, Drew.
I'm chatty.
No,
I'm
not
chatty.
when you're over there. You won't be chatty. You'll see your whole life, and it goes by that fast.
Okay.
And you'll like every bit of it. And you'll say, first thing a person says when they pass over is, why was I so serious?
Really? All right. James?
Jump in there.
You're 17?
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, a lot, man.
All right. I'm done with James. I'm bored immediately.
That was fast.
I'm going to talk more about flatlining with Drew.
Yeah.
Priscilla?
And the golden orb.
Yeah. You're 15?
No.
You know what I'd like? I hope the golden orb thing catches on. Or were you getting a fight with a guy?
The golden
you
orb.
make a fist and go, you're going to speak to the golden orb, buddy.
The golden orb is an angel of provinciality.
Yeah.
It's not God.
But you're.
That's an AOP.
All right.
Priscilla?
What?
You're 16?
Yeah.
What's up?
I wanted to know, does tweak affect a menstrual system?
Yes.
What's tweak? Speed?
Yeah.
No, like glass.
Speed. That's speed. It's amphetamine.
Yeah, the methamphetamine.
All right. Why do you say no then when I say speed?
Oh, because I didn't know speed was part of that. I'm like, yeah.
Speed, glass, amphetamine, whatever. It's all the same.
Tweak. Okay. What's up? You're 16. What are you doing?
Oh, it's not me. It's like actually one of my friends.
One of your friends. You ask that friend if she wants to speak to the golden orb.
If she's using enough speed that it's affecting her menstrual cycle, she needs treatment.
Yeah, because she was like freaking out on me. Kept on telling me, "Oh crap, my pregnancy test told me no, but I haven't gotten my period in 2 months."
Well, if she's doing speed all the time, she's going to be pretty irritable and paranoid and anxious all the time anyway.
All right, Priscilla. We only take calls about people who are having the experience anyway. But tell your friend not to do speed, all right?
Yeah, no speed, no speed.
I didn't trust Priscilla. She sounded like
she was a little bit vacant.
She was catty too. It's like it's not the Tiger Beat hotline. Just tell your friend to quit doing the speed. Matt?
Yeah.
You're 24?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Well, my penis isn't really putting out 100% when I'm in bed with the ladies.
Yeah.
How much
I've long suspected my penis was traveling well under 100.
Like hardness as far as when I buy myself, good and hard. I mean, you can't move the thing.
So you really like yourself, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Are you on a medication?
Accutane.
Accutane. How long have you been on that for?
Severe acne.
How long have you been on that for?
Probably 5 years now.
That could affect your erectile function.
It could?
How does it work it works great when I'm by myself.
I know, but when you're, it's like anything else. When you're in sort of a performance situation, you need all pistons firing. You know what I'm saying? You need peak performance in order to deal with the anxiety and whatever else that's involved in the performance, and it may impair you a little bit, the Accutane.
That's going to be one of my first questions for the Golden Orb. It's like, how come the 300 best boners I've had in my life, no one has been in the room but me? Is that fair? Does that seem like a great
No, that's
plan?
the magnitude of your imagination and your fantasy. That's good.
No, I mean, my boners, my top 500 boners, no one has been within 70 miles of my penis.
Well, let me ask you this. You get upset when you see it, you're like, somebody's only here.
No, when your boner's erect, can you see it?
He's watching videos.
He's
watching videos.
How dare you?
You're watching videos. What do you see?
Drew,
the remote.
No, I mean, your best boner, it's in the morning when it's pressing up against.
That's a piss hard on.
You want to take a picture and show it to everybody at that stage.
That is a piss hard on.
It's true, but call it what you like. It's a hell of a boner. It's a weapon.
I got it when I was 6 years old on vacations, when I'd wake up from a nap in the back of the car.
That's normal.
Really?
Yeah, and we didn't know what it was doing, but
Here we go.
Dad stopped me.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Matt?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe the Accutane.
Well, I mean, I can't get off it. So
You
is there
can't.
anything I can do?
5 years of Accutane.
5 years is a pretty long time. You want any other medication?
No, that's it.
Are you real anxious when you're with these women?
Well, yeah. I mean, when I was with a chick for a long time, for like more than a couple months, I got pretty good. It never did get really all that hard.
Yeah.
But the one night stand chicks, I can't get up at all.
Right. So
Yeah.
you just expect
You're
that
anxious.
when you're in situations that are intense or anxiety provoking, it's going to be difficult. And you probably have a little bit of problem with that sort of performance anyway. And then you add something like Accutane. Have you been depressed from the Accutane?
No, never.
Tired?
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's
I'm on the lowest dose they can give me.
How much?
20 a day.
Yeah, it's not that low. I mean, I understand they consider it low because 80 is sometimes what they give.
All right.
20 can affect you.
But here's what you can do. You can find one woman, sort of work it out, get your groove. I mean, some guys are not only not cut out for the one-night stand in terms of getting the women to go home with them for the one-night stand. They're not cut out to perform with them for the one-night stand.
It's the catch that's fun, but then you got the prey at home, and what are you going to do?
I mean, catching's great, but then you gotta gut them and scale.
Get the roadside animal cookbook.
Yeah. No, I'm into catch and release now. I catch them and release some semen. Yeah. High five.
So you're hooked. So your throbbing member has no barbs.
No. I filed those off in junior high shop class.
That's a weapon. By the way, that's a weapon of mass destruction.
What animal has a penis that has a barb on it?
Lord
Gary?
Byron?
No, but the raccoon. The raccoon is the only
The
animal
wily
that has a
raccoon.
bone in his penis. And what you can do after you eat the raccoon, the gourmet meal that I have in my menu book,
Use the penis
take the
bone
bone
as a toothpick.
Take the bone out of the penis and use it as a toothpick, and you'll be showing the raccoon you're proud of him.
Are you serious that a raccoon's the only animal with a bone in its penis?
Yeah. I'm well groomed on knowing animals.
Wow.
He's done his research, apparently.
Why does a raccoon need a bone in his penis and a possum doesn't?
Because they have masks on and they don't know who they're with in an intimate faction, so they got to get a bone to pierce it. Could be a damn badger.
All right.
That's his badger sound.
Drew, shut up. Trying to do a radio show. All right. Let's take a little break.
Yeah.
Why don't we? We got to regroup.
warm up.
We got to regroup. Adam De La Pena here. Gary Busey and his fabulous Badger sounds here tonight. I'm with Busey. Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock, Comedy Central. We'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. Everybody now.
LoveLine will be right back. LoveLine is brought to you by Trojan, America's #1 condom, the most trusted for over 80 years. LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. On 105 Alternative, San Francisco.
Hey, everybody, LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. 311 will be in here tomorrow night. Gary Busey and Adam De La Pena in here tonight from I'm With Busey. Tuesday nights, Comedy Central, 10 o'clock. All right, let's get back to the phones. We'll speak to Shannon, who seems to have avoided trouble with one of my pet peeves. Shannon, you're 20?
Yes. How are you tonight?
Good.
That's good to hear. Yeah, the left turn on the red left arrow. You know the spiel.
Yes, this is just to reset for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the left turn arrow in general. I have no trouble when it's green, letting traffic go. But my question is, why does it need to then turn red while the signal is green? So you sit there watching all the traffic go by, and
Or not.
There ought to be a law.
Yes, and you could clearly turn left, and if it was at the intersection you were at before it, you would have turned left because there was no arrow that was red, and if you were at the intersection that's after it, you would turn left because there'd be no red arrow. Why can't you turn left during that arrow? Why does it need to be red? It should go green and then go blank.
And then yield.
Yeah, just nothing.
It should be yield on red.
They used to have where they were just green and then they just went to nothing.
In passing, they have green light and then green arrow.
All right.
And the green light is yield.
All right.
If you have a red arrow and nobody's coming your way, why not just take the left turn?
That's what I do. That's all I do. And Shannon, you did it?
Yeah, I do it all.
Hey, Shannon.
Good. because we
civil disobedience.
We need it, like Rosa Parks.
You're starting a
moving to the
revolution
front
here,
of the bus.
Civil disobedience.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
All right, so you did it, and what happened?
And so I got pulled over.
Right.
Oh, dear. You got to be observing.
And what
and
happened?
I gave him the whole spiel.
Did you say it was Adam's spiel or your spiel? Or had he heard it?
He sort of recognized it. He goes, I don't know where I heard that from, but I know what you're talking about. And he goes, and I don't know if it's against the law, actually. And so he let me go because he didn't know if it was against the law or not.
Oh, good.
Was this in Arkansas?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Wow.
And I guess they have Marines to worry about or something instead of college students. I don't know.
I mean, they have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, a lot of drunken charheads out running over Mexicans. So, no offense, Adam, but that's what they do over. That's all they do over there.
Where's it? Where is this?
It's
Where?
true. They're
In a
fleeing.
little land
Where?
called San Diego.
It's in San Diego. This is what goes
right
on.
outside of UCSD. So.
I mean, they pick out people to hit with their cars to get points?
That's what the
gist of the
Marines
call.
do.
That is beyond civil disobedience.
It's been going on for years. It's a silent border patrol.
Is it a
that they
game?
do over
Oh, a
there.
silent border control.
Yeah, what they do is they actually hire Marines to drive around military vehicles, unmarked, and run over illegals.
Do they have weapons on them?
And you know when you're in one of those territories, they have different areas that are marked for different sort of goals. There's one area where they actually have a family.
Yeah.
With a kid flying behind them.
Yeah, running across.
You see there's signs with that.
Who
as you go
developed
down
that sign? Who
Yeah.
came in and said, listen, we need a new sign, and this is what it
What
has
would
to
that be a poster for? What would that be a poster for?
The sign?
No, the kid chasing the car.
People crossing the highway with the children.
Yeah, if you drive out to San Diego,
Are they illegal immigrants?
as you start getting close to the border,
On the
you will
5.
see the big sign.
It's like the horse smelling the barn.
The family dragging the kid across the thing. Yeah.
It's like the deer crossing sign.
Yeah.
They have the same thing with the family.
Right.
On the yellow.
Obviously, there had to be a meeting for that sign. People had to be informed about it. Decisions had to be made.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, very offensive. Very offensive. All right. But gives you a heads up, like, always reminds me not to hit any Mexicans. I'm like, because you start to drift off, you get in a relaxed state. You think, maybe all right, run over a couple of Mexicans. And then you see the sign, and you're reminded.
My God, you're smart.
This is wrong. You should not run over.
It's only
You're
for the military match.
Yeah, now let me tell you this.
Comes into play.
Let me tell you this. The first couple of times I saw the sign, I was confused. I actually drove up on the sidewalk and ran over Mexicans. I thought it was encouraging me to hit Mexicans because certain signs are asking you to do certain things.
Adam,
you sat and you thought about it.
I did some soul searching. I spoke to the Golden Orb.
Adam Carolla.
Yes.
Adam Carolla.
Yes,
It's not the Golden Orbs that's going to help you. It's medication.
Really? Do you got anything?
Oh, yeah.
What do you got? Gary, you on anything?
Yeah.
What are you on?
Life.
How many milligrams? What do you got? Do you have any prescription, anything?
No, I live in a health position 5,000 miles past heaven.
Really? Mm-hmm. All right. You speak. Say hi to the Orb.
Hey, Orb. No, that's not what you do.
All right.
That was stupid.
All right. Chris?
Yeah?
You're 22?
Yep.
What's up?
What's up? Well, I just want to say hi to Dr. Drew and Adam and Gary Busey.
Yeah, hi.
How you doing, Gary?
I'm doing good, buddy. How are you?
I loved you in Blue Chips, man.
That was Nick Nolte. That's my buddy.
I'm sorry.
We get each other's fan mail. It's okay.
Nick is officially crazier than Gary now. He's surpassed you on the crazy scale.
No.
He is.
It's running noses in the heat.
I don't know. I mean, like.
What does that mean?
They're nose and nose.
They're running.
Running noses in the heat.
I'm saying for a while, here's how it went. For a while, Jan Michael Vincent was kicking everyone's ass in the crazy race, right? Gary was kind of lying back. Nick Nolte was a distant third. Then Jan started to slide. Gary made his move. Now Gary's number one in the nutty. But Nick saw this. Nick Nolte saw this, and he said, "No way is this guy topping me." And you know what? You know what the through line for all this stuff is?
What, Adam?
PCH. There's always something going on PCH.
That's an incredible artery.
Jan Michael Vincent gets in trouble on PCH. Nick Nolte gets in trouble. Ben Vereen. Didn't he get ran over on PCH? Yeah. I'm going to look into this. The point is Nick Nolte has surpassed you, and it's time for you to make your move.
Why do you take the effort to be so critical of everyone? You know,
I'm trying to create a little competition, stoke a fire under you, brother.
It ain't working.
There's a man walking the planet who's crazier than you are.
No one's crazier
Nick
than me.
Nolte. Nick Nolte.
No.
Nick Nolte has stolen your crazy crown.
No.
And he's wearing it.
My crazy crown is a jubilee of freedom.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Now
Gary's
we're going
to settle it, yeah.
Gary's
on a mission.
I'm on a mission.
You guys,
I'm on a mission.
You're friends with Nick Nolte?
Yeah.
All right, get him on an episode of I'm With Busey and have a craze off.
Have a craze off?
Yeah, see who's crazy.
Hey, Nick, my buddy. Are you hearing this? If you're not, I'll lay it to you later. It's not going to be funny.
What celebrity friends do you have? Do you have a lot of celebrity friends?
Everyone.
Really? You know everybody. I mean, you must. You've been in the business for 30 years, right?
33 years, 107 movies.
Wow.
I'm just breaking even, and I love every minute of it.
You've worked with everybody.
Worked with a lot of people.
Yeah. And you've befriended many of them.
Befriended all of them.
Nice. All right.
Gone through a lot of changes, but yay change. Nothing changes but the changes.
And how are you doing? Do you have money in the bank? Are you secure? Everything's good?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right. Let's talk to Alex, who's 17.
I want to tell you about my hubcap collection.
Oh, really? You have hubcap
Wait a
collection?
minute. Put Alex on hold and go back to Chris on 5. You never got his question.
All right. I still like my idea for the episode of the Craze Off. We definitely could get Jan Michael Vincent.
Chris, look what you did here, buddy. Come on.
Well, here's the problem. I hooked up with a girl a couple nights ago, and I started to go down on her, and everything seemed fine. But then after a while, I noticed she had something hanging down, and I didn't know what it was. I hadn't seen anything like it before.
Hold on a second, Chris. Hold on a second. Stop him right there.
girls-
Lay on Gary some of your novelty ideas for
girls-
Things hanging out?
Yeah.
Gary, here's one of my latest
Adam
inventions.
De La Pena like this, too.
I really like this idea. This is to keep guys away. This is a tampon, but the string is not a piece of cotton string. It is a rat's tail.
A mouse in the house. That's what that's called.
So that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The girls call it a mouse in the
Yeah,
house.
she's got a rat in a cupboard. Yeah, and it scares the guys away.
Yes, it would.
They don't want to get near
But
them.
we got all kinds. We got novelty things.
See, that wouldn't scare me. That would not scare me.
Right.
That would intrigue my curiosity to find out what's on the other end
You
of that
could think
rat
about
tail.
the roadkill recipe.
Right.
Yeah, think about that. The juices
So you have to
of that
think of another
lubricant.
novelty item for
There's
him.
nothing like feminine lubricant when you're dressing roadkill menus.
Right. All right. Well, but again, it's going to keep 99.9% of people away. You and Jan Michael Vincent.
No. Don't blame him. He's a good man. He's doing good.
So we can have all these novelty things.
I think you should
So, yeah,
get on. I think you should get on the crazy off.
I'm thinking about it. Chris, I'm going to consult the orb after the show. Chris, so what was hanging off her?
Well, I described it to my friends. It was about the length of a cigarette, and it was about twice as thick, and it was really fleshy. And like when it kind of like popped out.
Frozen banana.
Yeah, that's a penis.
I mean,
you were the
was it?
Ishi. Well,
The
look,
Ishi?
Drew, what is that?
Where's Fellini when you need him?
It could be the labia minora, the inner lips popping out.
Well, but if it was like a cigar and it was
Yeah, but
sticking
he
out.
Well, it didn't have a head on it, and it wasn't erect or anything. And so I thought it was maybe like her clitoris, but I don't know.
Well, there is clitoral gigantism,
Yeah,
right?
is it up where the clitoris is supposed to be?
Somewhat, yes.
Somewhat,
Well, that
yes.
could be what it was.
Quite an answer.
Some women can have large clitoris.
I think it was a displaced toilet fish.
3 inches long.
It's possible.
Don't eat a lot.
Yeah. My policy is I do not date any women whose clits are bigger than my penis.
Strong policy.
Yeah, and I stand by it.
Yeah.
And I live and die with it. I got to be honest with you. It's been a mixed blessing
It
policy.
sort of shrinks the pool for you, I bet.
Oh yeah. I'm down. Yeah.
It's a good filter.
All right. So Chris, you planning on getting with her again?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Why?
why?
Yeah, when you don't know what's in her. It could be a weapon of mass destruction.
The pickings are slim.
All right. Well, then enjoy. I don't know if it's bogus or what his problem was.
Problem
but-
was,
Sounds like
seem to have a
drugs.
problem.
Sounds like drugs.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk to Alex, who's 17. Alex,
Hi.
what's up?
Okay, I've been with my boyfriend for like 2 months now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still a virgin, and we haven't had sex. But like every time, like I give him head or like I'm giving him a hand job, it takes forever to get him to come.
How long's forever?
Like it's 45 minutes to an hour.
Oof.
Wow.
He's probably having a lot of fun and just lingering.
Yeah. Maybe he's trying to prolong it. But really, you give him 45 minutes to an hour of oral sex?
Yeah, like I mean, I'll give him a little head, and then like I'll start jacking him off, and then he still won't come, and I don't know if it's me or if it's him or what.
Well, you're going to end up having to soak your jaws in Epsom salts if you keep this up.
Yeah. Why?
Did you ask him?
Why just a little head and then the hand? Why not just finish him with the head part?
Because he knows I can't do it that like long because I don't know, it's kind of like uncomfortable after a while.
Right. All right. As long as you've maintained the sanctity of your virginity, that's the important part after the marathon head session.
Yeah, seems like a lot of work.
Followed by the 2-hour handy. You couldn't just let him have sex with you at a certain point? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you a religious person?
No, I'm not. It's just, I don't know. He knows that I'm not ready yet.
Oh, there you go. There's your answer right there. You're not ready yet, so don't do it till you're ready.
Yeah, he may be one of these guys that needs penetration in order to have an orgasm. Is he a virgin?
No, he's not.
All right. Has he had this problem in the past?
No.
Do you ask him about it?
Yeah, I talked to him about it, and, like, he says that usually he comes really easily, so it must be me or something. I don't know.
Has he asked you to change your technique or anything?
Well, like, I don't know. He didn't really mention anything because, like, we just did it, like, probably a week ago.
Yeah. What if he, that's going to sound a little bizarre, but what if he masturbated while you just sort of gyrated in front of him in various stages of undress? Would that work?
That could be healthy.
I could go for that. Yeah.
That's what you do all the time, though.
Yeah, that's true. How dare you, Drew? Wait till the orb hears about this.
A lot of solutions to a lot of problems.
The orbs already know.
The orb's there.
All right, so Alex.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your technique. It's fine. This is his problem. You guys are working things out.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to give him an orgasm. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer is.
Have
I just
fun.
want to know, like, if I'm doing something wrong. Because
How the hell do we know if you're doing something wrong, you idiot?
Yeah!
It's very
What are you
difficult.
doing?
Makes sense to me, too!
You biting him and putting a cigarette out on his dork? Are you doing anything ridiculous?
Have you painted a head on his head?
It's very difficult that you're not likely to be doing anything wrong.
Paint a
It's
face
very
on the head.
difficult to do
Yeah.
something wrong in what you're doing there.
Right.
Paint a face on the head
Yes.
for the Sistine Chapel.
All right, so Alex, you're not doing anything wrong.
Okay.
It's him.
Yeah, him.
I would orgasm almost immediately. Okay? Yeah. That's me. All right?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Is that your calling card?
Yeah. Yep, the ladies know what to expect. I'll just keep a balloon of semen in my wallet in case it gets uncomfortable.
They love giving you oral, Anderson.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what I am? A lot of guys talk about their prowess, about how they give good oral, or about how they're great lovers. My claim to fame is something a little bit different. I am the #1 receiver of oral. My technique for receiving oral is impeccable. Better enough.
Let's hear about it.
We'd like to see it? Watch this. Yeah. I mean, it's that, you know. For as long as it goes on.
It's very engaging.
Oral. Yeah.
I think it's going to be Oscar time for you real soon.
Yeah. And once in a while, I'll do a thing with my free hand, you know, where I sort of
Spice it
rest
up.
it on top there.
Make sure it's your left hand. Make sure it's your left hand.
Left hand, do that. I'm not usually holding the microphone when I'm getting the oral, so you have to sort of.
You should record your glee and your satisfactory and your screams that you do. Name the names that you're with in a past life.
Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, that's a good question, Gary. You must have been somebody else in a past life. Right?
I've been pirates. I've been American Indians.
Really?
Yeah.
Pirates?
Yeah.
Pirates are cool.
Yes, pirates, yeah.
Which pirate were you?
I don't know which one I was, but I was a vast pirate with a winch that bit a hole in me ear, and I gutted her out and took her children and became a rich man in Tortuga.
Shocking.
Tortuga.
And what did you, how do you know you were a pirate in a past life?
I just know when I see ships and boats and guys dressed as pirates, I'm going to start to froth in my mouth, and the memories come to me from a hallucinogenic place that I took no drugs to obtain.
Yeah, when Gary told me, I was a pirate in the past life, I didn't really question it. I said, that sounds about right.
It is.
It does.
That's pretty much 100% accurate.
There are past life regressions. We come around here a lot.
You know, my only suspicion with the past life is nobody just basically cleaned out stables and did nothing like 99% of the population.
How about 60 or 70% of the population died in infancy? How come anybody wasn't one of the people?
No,
who
everyone
died in
was
infancy?
nobility.
Yeah.
Most
people died in infancy.
Everyone is Cleopatra.
Infancy or childbirth.
Hey, you're searching for clues with an invisible answer you can't grasp. And I like that about you.
Literally.
And how many people can be Cleopatra? Really, there can only be one, right? And then you got to say, no, I was Cleopatra.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Right.
Throughout history,
Elizabeth Taylor was
throughout
right,
history, the infancy death rate was like 2 out of 3. So most people in their past lives would have had to have been
mathematically
a child that died in infancy.
No, you know
and
what?
yet nobody was.
No,
Yeah.
in the spiritual realm, some children come onto Earth and they're not ready to be here yet, and they leave on their own. Another spirit and soul captures that body.
But how come none of the people who are living now were one of those spirits?
They could be.
They don't go in their past life regressions to that state ever. Ever.
There's nobility,
there's no
they're
past
knights.
life. It's just you go back home and then you come back again. You choose your own parents.
I'm just saying,
You choose your own journey.
like if my dad is reborn 20 years from now.
There's no time over there on the other side.
But the point is when he comes back and looks at his life as a sort of flunky substitute school teacher who lived in North Hollywood, it's going to be very boring for the
He's
therapist.
no, you don't come back in your life and look at your past life. You come back as a vegetable, a little you don't know what to do, you don't know what to say. The favorite thing a baby does is taking a poop and rubbing it on their face because they created that. That's their first creation.
Really?
Poop face.
Still into that. A lot of Germans are too, I hear.
Well, you know the shortest book. You know the shortest book in the world?
What?
500 Years of German Humor. One page.
Let's take ourselves a little break. Gary Busey.
Yay! Laughing time is over.
The second craziest man alive. Yeah, second to Nick Nolte. Sorry, Gary. Sorry, buddy.
He refutes that statement.
Lost the title. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Oh yeah, everybody now.
LoveLine will be right back.
Yeah!
Hey, everybody.
Yeah!
Please.
Yeah, get it funky now. Get it funky.
No, I'm saying funky.
Oh, funky.
Come
okay.
on, Drew.
No, I got to get with it here.
Get hip, buddy.
Funky. Funky.
That's right. Gary Busey. Getting funky.
Get funky.
He's got the funk.
Third craziest man in Hollywood.
What's going on in your funky head?
Also, Adam De La Pena is making a
smack it up, baby.
Strong push for top craziest in Hollywood for working with Gary Busey. See, here's the whole thing.
It's not Scary Busey, it's Gary Busey.
Sorry, you do a show with one of the top 3 craziest guys in Hollywood. That makes you in the top 10 automatically.
Really?
See what I'm saying?
That's cool.
By proxy. Just you have to be nuts in order to do a show. But
Adam does not. Adam does not know what proxy means. He thinks it's a medication for depression.
True.
Proxy tabs.
Or topical ointment.
Show is I'm With Busey, by the way, which is Tuesday nights, 10
It's
o'clock,
funny.
Comedy Central.
It's unexpected, comes without warning, and you'll get a message from it. And you need to tape every episode.
Adam, give a couple of good rentals, a couple of good Gary Busey rentals.
Okay, first you got to go and you got to get Point Break.
You got to get
Point Break.
You got to get Point Break.
Point Break is good. Point Break is good.
The other one that I like, even though he's not in all the movie, but he makes a strong appearance and 2 strong pushes, is Black Sheep.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. If you haven't seen it, it's great. It has a surprise ending featuring Gary.
One of my favorite roles was directed by Sidney Pollack in a movie called The Firm.
Yeah, that's another great one.
Right in the
Yeah,
middle
but
there.
those are good movies. That's a good movie. It's not no Point Break. It's no Big Wednesday.
Big Wednesday's great.
It's no Gumball Rally.
Yes.
Yeah, that was hot. You see Gumball Rally? No. He drove the Camaro.
I went through the Holland Tunnel at 120 miles an hour between 27 stuntmen and 3 Panavision cameras glued on the front of my car.
And I asked him, how'd you do that? He's like, I just did it.
You just do it.
Drove on 2 wheels?
Yeah, I put it up on 2 wheels.
Up on 2 wheels on a freeway?
As a matter of fact, one of our shows coming up called Protection, I show Adam how to face protection with Bobby Orr's training driving.
Bobby Orr, the hockey player?
No, the race car driver. He runs a training school for driving.
Driving defensively.
Oh, really?
Defensive driving.
And how you turn cars around to chase another car and how you can pull into a parking place that's just big enough
Doing
for
the
your car.
e-brakes and stuff?
Yep.
Nice.
Interesting enough, the car he uses Ford Escort.
Nice. Adam's a Fiesta man normally. But,
normally.
Yeah. He does an e-brake on a donkey. It slides it.
Slides it perfectly in between the
All
other
right,
two
little Mexican stereotype.
You do what on a donkey? What do you do on a donkey?
Don't worry about it.
What does he do on a donkey?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'll tell you later.
All right, one other great Gary Busey movie. Got any thoughts? What about that Human Prey movie?
That's great.
Surviving the game.
Yeah.
Surviving the game. You're out chasing Ice-T.
We got Ice-T. I was a psychiatrist for the CIA, which meant that I took assassinators like Rutger Hauer and Charlie Durning.
Yeah.
And I created something to find the homeless man. You listening, Drew?
Yeah, he's listening.
To find the homeless man and a guy that didn't have a life to live for. A guy that didn't have a life to live for, so they bring him out and tell him he's going to be a hunting guide.
Yeah.
But they let him go, and 6 hours later, they come after him to kill him.
That's right. Not enough.
And I created the game.
Not enough Human Prey movies for my
No,
money.
there should be more Human Prey movies.
They always used to do that where they go, the ultimate challenge, man. It's like, How about a bull rhino or something? No, man. It's like, really? I could kick a lot of guys' asses. I don't think I could handle a gator. Man, the ultimate prey.
Not enough gator movies either.
Yeah, we got to bring those back. I'd like to do a human gator prey movie with you, Gary.
Human data prey.
Yeah, gator. We got to bring gator movies. Yeah.
Hey, also,
What do you
Fear
mean,
and Loathing in
gator?
Las Vegas. He was a cop in Fear and Loathing.
Oh,
in Las
Fear and
Vegas.
Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a cop. I was a highway patrolman that.
So we got, we're 6 movies into the 170s done, Drew?
Yeah.
You got 101 to rattle off in the next 40 seconds. You ready?
I mean, it's just amazing that just in the last decade there's been like 40.
Matt?
Yeah.
You're 18?
Uh-huh.
What's up?
I just wanted to talk to Gary about Mazeppa.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
What is that?
Mazeppa Pomazotti's Uncanny Film Festival and Camp Meeting was in Tulsa, Oklahoma in the late 60s and early 70s. Myself and Gaylor Sartain, who's a wonderful friend of mine and a lovely artist, painting, and a lovely actor, we did a show with it. We made it up while we went. And I was Teddy Jack Eddy. And Mazeppa was all these different characters, and we just had free fall improv, and it's not unlike what we're doing now with I'm With Busey.
Remember the shows where they would show a movie and they would have they would come back and there would be some sort of form of entertainment in the movie.
Yeah,
during the
we
movie.
grade skits.
Yeah, that's what they would do.
Hey, Matt, how do you know about this?
Yeah, man.
My dad bought the lost tapes at Best Buy.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow.
So you said that's me as a 27-year-old young man dancing my way through idiocy.
Yeah.
Quite virile.
But it's good, isn't it? Wasn't it good?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Hilarious. I just like to say I learned a lot from the Teddy Jack Eddy School of Acting.
School of acting, school of crying, school of fighting in slow motion, school of making airplane noises so you can get a job in a Hollywood movie making airplane sounds.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Let's hear Hold on, Drew. Quiet down. Let Gary do it. Okay, do the
Okay, that was
impersonation.
good, Drew.
All right, do it.
Not
Do-
real pro.
Do you do jets or just props?
Jets. No.
Yeah.
No, these
Just twin engine.
These are like
the
flying
war
now.
films. The war films.
War films.
Do you like P-38s?
Corsairs, P-38s,
Right.
P-51s,
Yeah.
Scarlett O'Hara's.
How about like a Mustang, something supercharged, water cooled?
Oh, man.
All right, you work on that. You think about that for a day.
Hey, Butthorn. That is a chainsaw.
Hey, Kelly? You're 23? What's up?
I have 2 issues.
Mm-hmm.
Issue number 1, I'm 23 years old, and I'm just attracted to younger men, like, not even younger men, like younger boys, like 17,
What on earth for?
18. I don't know. It's just.
They're
am
just
I a freak,
safer?
or am I a? What's wrong with me?
Maybe they're safe. You can't get in a long-term relationship. You can't get intimate with them.
Right.
I mean, you can't get emotionally intimate with
It's like a
them.
hit and miss. You go and you go
They're
and
safe.
move on.
You know they're not in for a big relationship.
That's the reason why I date younger guys, because there's no commitment.
Right.
Right.
And that means you're scared of intimacy, you're scared of commitment.
I am.
Yep.
Yeah.
Commitment phobia. Commitment phobia.
It means your
commitment
dad
phobia.
left, right?
Or more.
Or more.
Yeah.
All right.
But now I'm seeing this younger guy. He's 17, and what I didn't want to happen happened, which I got intimate with him, and now I'm like starting to fall in love with him, and
All right.
it's ridiculous because I'm 23 years old and he's 17. And
Yeah.
Do you know it's love you're falling into, or is it infatuation?
I think it's infatuation, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe it can turn into love.
All right. Well, here's the thing, Kelly. We got to go because Gary used up the hour making airplane noises. But so we wish we could help you.
Right.
But here's the deal. He's 17, you're 23. It's not insurmountable. If
Yeah,
you're into
there
him,
could be a
then
relationship.
just try it.
But
Go with
but
it.
the fact that you are so intimately involved suggests he's probably not going to be very available for long. So
All right.
we'll see.
We'll be back. Or you can ask the orb, which may replace the magic 8-ball.
The orb will tell you without asking.
We'll take a break.
Here it is. Bottom line, it sucks being single today. Tons of lame people and no decent prospects. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE. LoveLine will be right back. So get your problems ready. Ready. LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 1105 Alternative, San Francisco.
That's the show. Where did the time go? I want to thank Gary Busey for coming in here tonight.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Third craziest man in Hollywood. You got to get busy, my friend.
I am busy.
You got to get busy or you got to recapture the crown.
You know what I have planned for you when this is over?
What's that?
A little ass kicking?
No.
Little squirrel pie?
No, identify the stain.
Oh, yeah. I like that one.
And tickle and pee and scratch and sniff. And I have some friends who are going to participate with us.
All right. You can punch my card because after that I get a free scratch and sniff. All right, let's take a little extendo break. I want to
notice he looked at Drew when he said that? I get a free scratch and
my
sniff.
man. I want to thank my second man, Mijo, Adam De La Pena.
Thank you for having me.
Mazel tov, my Mexican friend. Great to have you here. All right, I'm with Busey. Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock, Comedy Central, 3:11 in here tomorrow night. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Which you can also use dead animals as mobiles for a children's bed.
Say hi to the Orb.
Hey, Orb. No, that's not what you do.
All right.
That was stupid.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.